psycho. Like, they just look like zombies. They dope them up. They dope them up on drugs, and they be like, oh, we gonna push y'all out to the streets, and y'all just gonna be crazy just in y'all neighborhoods. Like,
so what can experience? What can be our first share in example of unpacking and being honest and true to yourself?
like a personal experience.
Yeah, what can we give forth to people while we're asking them to support the suicide awareness and prevention work?
We need to ask people to open up and to like be comfortable and talking to like people be comfortable
Each other.
listening, like
each other.
people, which is each other. Yeah. Like, say like your friend, like, or somebody that you just met and you could just like talk.
Yep. You see somebody
Like
wilding and
like you not
looking
really
like they
talking
crying or some shit.
Yeah, like you don't like.
Be sensitive.
You gotta ask people like, how you doing, bro? And then like,
Are you alright?
Yeah.
And if they like, I don't really want to talk about it. All right, cool. Long as I check.
You don't have to watch. No, you have to keep, because just checking is not really going to do nothing.
In the moment, like say you on a bus and somebody crying and like you feel their energy like it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Naturally, you should be like, at some point, like, yo, is you alright? And if they be like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want no. Alright.
Yeah.
As long as I check.
I mean,
Rather than ignored you.
just not just checking on people like that, but like people that you know.
Oh,
like,
loved
bro,
ones.
yeah. Like everyone, yeah, including those people too, because like people that you know like could be going through like hell, and you wouldn't even know that shit.
I leave with this one.
It be the funny niggas.
This one hit hard.
Yeah,
it be the
that
funny
shit. It got funnel in that shit. That's why hit your chest like damn. Give her a little push like.
This is all right for people who can handle it in reference to a neutral way of dealing with pain, rather than you becoming addicted, trying to kill or find a solution for your pain via medicines and all the hormones. And really, really, really understand who you are, and then you can get to the source of the problem.
That's some real shit, because we definitely like calm me down a lot.
Yeah,
because a lot of that shit is inside. Like the moments you have, the wildest moment you ever had, the hardest conversation you ever had that made you turn red,
the rage within,
go crazy, like was with yourself.
That shit, I don't think that shit lit.
I started smoking gas like young.
I started smoking young, like 8th grade type.
Like
shit.
I started
8th grade.
Yeah.
How were you able to get?
My brother and my family, they smoke hella weed. Like my uncles, they Rastafarians.
I mean, it's bad and good. It's good and bad.
It's a tradition.
But then like with that shit, like I could see some people like they smoke too much weed. They be crazy for like they just depend on the weed.
Are they crazy, or is their mind constantly open so they can't deal with the dumbness of this
they
reality
just depend on the weed, so they let the weed wild them out. Like with like being like smoking a lot. Like
I don't know. I would challenge that.
Like you gotta balance yourself if you know how to balance yourself. I'm just saying personal experience, because
we talking and growing and allowing people to know that it's okay to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You don't have to always agree.
Let me see your lighter.
So some people who have good shit and continue to use that as a way to remedy pain, or either be able to go through it, because sometimes when you try to figure out what's causing you pain, you gotta be able to get everything. You gotta get all this blood work, you probably gotta get tissue samples, you really gotta do all that. So using weed to get to the core of why you're in pain, and a lot of it on a spiritual level is a lot of energy still on you that you never released or knew that you needed to release, whether it be your mother might have cussed you out and all you did was come home or wake up or just be available for her to cuss you out. And you don't even understand, like, and then that person might even fuck you even harder, where they cuss you out one morning and then by lunchtime or by the time you get home, they hugging you and twirling you around and spinning you around. So it's like you hot, cold. So it's almost like it's causing you to go crazy because you don't understand. 1 minute you cussing me out, hitting me, and then the next minute you
somebody else
hugging me and telling me you love me.
You still trying to figure out your own energy. You trying to figure out what type of person you are, how you react to shit, what you do. And that's in a way, because there's all these rules, and with those type of people, it's rules. Like not even with just your mother, just authority. Aunts, uncles, older cousins, older people.
I hear that.
You can't react certain ways, so then when you get other sceneries with people your age and shit like that, you get to school and shit, you outside, you your own person in a way. So
but that shit affect you when you with
you go
other
crazy.
people. Yeah, you be like, they be like, damn, what's wrong with you? But that shit happening to you, you don't even know how to feel. Right. And you come around other people, you be like, damn, I don't know how to act. Like,
and to piggyback off of that, I can see how the hierarchy thing can become perverted because, say, a situation of in your household, you were taught that elders are the superiors or the people that you look up to and you don't question. So, all right, use that model. And then when you find somebody else that's outside of your home and is an adult and they do something that's questionable, it could be, why I gotta sit in the corner and I just got here, my mother just dropped me off. Or I said take your clothes off. You scratching your head like I'm doing now. You know within yourself, so you reacting like this ain't right, but you confused because you chained to what they told you to believe, that an adult is always right, never question. So that means you about to get raped, you about to get your balls touched, you about to get molested, you about to be verbally wooed into doing things that you really don't want to do. They might offer you some Timberland boots, some Nikes, some time, some attention, some food, shit that your parent not doing.
So basically, they just bait you in. Situation, like they just finessing you, like trying to switch your mind out. Like, bro, I'm really. Oh, what the fuck is that?
What are you looking at?
Oh, that was that like then. That was that like then.
Oh man, you get it
so much.
But yeah, like, oh, this is everyday situations. Like, so it's so much shit fucking us, suppressing us, keeping us spiritually bound on purpose. Whether it be, I just got hip to when the person of lower melanin, when they have their institutions and they just keep passing age on. So when I say age, Harvard is still the same way as it was when it was first built, and it could have been the 1700s. Nothing is changing about it. So all of that energy from people actually building the institution with a hateful intention of what they would do hundreds of years from that point on. So those people who built it with that intention, down to the blueprint person, to the person who did the masonry work, electrical, down to the students that go there off of that model, the families and generations that keep practicing that model, where Harvard goes back to my great-great-great-great-grandfather. Like, all the men in our family have been that type of shit. Like, so things have energy, so they always have their institutions. And grandpop's Confederate flag or his Confederate uniform with the blood on it, we still have that as a shrine or a part of, you know, display for our homes. Like, why would you have that in your house? But they fucked up, so they passed that energy around. So when you see that they have a whole lot of shit that's material wealth, it has energy with it. They're always connected to source. They can go in these institutions and channel that energy.
Yeah, I'm like, what I'm thinking right here, like, damn.
Yeah, right, real shit. Like, yo, like it's so much war waged on this melanin because they know, like, yo, like the melanin in us.
Did I really saw that shit when I went to my school? That shit is crazy. Like, it's like, damn, people are so rude. Like, they so evil, like, for no reason.
They don't even, but they don't know no better.
Yeah, that shit is internalized. Like, the lady, she was like, oh, this is my job. Like, I'm like, bro, you don't have to be rude with it, though. Like, it's really not your job. It comes down to you just trying to have, like, authority to control me. Like, because you have that shit. That shit, it's like,
damn, we got on the tangent. So I'm going to get us back in course. So, an example of somebody who might commit suicide. So a situation, say, a 9-year-old who is 9, mom could be ill or mom could not know she's ill but keep working. So it surprises everybody that she's about to die in a week. Say that's the situation. Loses his mom. All right, now, you know, I don't even understand what loss means. I don't even understand that the person that I worship not never going to come back. I don't even understand why. Like, I feel like I'm being punished because that person left. Because I don't understand what y'all telling me that, you know, she died and that happens. What do you mean? People like her don't die there. Angels don't die. What do you mean? That type of thinking as a young kid in a pure source. And I feel like kids or babies are a natural source. They're the closest to the natural people ever because they're not programmed yet. They haven't been poured into. They naturally and freely move innocent. As them.
Basically just innocent.
Type shit. So yeah, that boom. Mom is gone. And then say some shit like, okay, your brother get his head blown off. Because he was already in the street. But you was like the golden child and they had all the aspiration that, all right, you ain't gonna go to jail like your brother. If we pay attention to you, get you in sports, put you in tutoring, and we focus on you, we can make sure that don't happen. So all right, mom died. Brother get his head blown off. Now you gotta figure out who gonna take care of y'all. Because I didn't say anything about daddy, so daddy not even here. Next person that come is grandma. Can aunt, uncle, but that's not the family structure. Mommy, grandma
is
been broke mommy off because some shit that they don't want to let go. And they kept a grudge forever. So you really don't have nobody, so now it's foster care. Going foster care, niggas touching you. Niggas taking advantage of you. Like, when that type of energy starts to disrupt the 9-year-old, you lose your shit. You get uncalibrated. It's too much going on, and you just don't know how to handle the shit. Once you get settled, something else happened. They lying to you, not telling you the truth about what happened because they feel like you're too young. Like, it's just, your mind is constantly being fucked with like that. Why wouldn't you think that person would slip over the edge? Or want to walk to the edge because it's too much. It's overload. It's way too overwhelming. So maybe if I stop my pulse, it'll all go away. That's the only solution that I see to eliminate the problem. Not play with it. I just want this shit to stop. So how I stop it, I pull the plug. If you're really listening, I don't feel like I could blame or shame that person who reacted to that type of pressure like that. If you really listening and got a pulse for real, you understand that. So why are we looking at suicide like it's a weakness? It's a virus that you'll catch and it will ruin you. No. It is normal and natural in an unbalanced and unhealthy and unstable environment that's hostile, and it's not even my original environment. Because melanated people come from harmony. That's how you fucked us, because you came in with evil, and we don't know that. We don't do that. We didn't even know that existed, because we gave you everything. Even though you don't got enough melanin like us, but you still got DNA. You can unlock that shit. So we gave you all that we could give, and yet you still be like this. So like, yeah, people can be awesome or people can be sinister. So when you think about that, when you think about people who commit or try to commit suicide are weak, and if somebody does survive, you shut them out. You don't want to talk to them. You treat them like shit. You treat them like they're a bitch or a punk, or what people say a punk and a bitch is. Like, how criminal and evil are you to judge somebody who, you couldn't even do a minute in that situation, and they muscled hella people down on them, and they was 9. They ain't had no guides. Ain't nobody. They ain't lived a lot of life to get experience to be able to know better or be able to seen it at least. Like, we gotta get real when it comes to this suicide shit and how we handling it. Bigger scale, how we doing mental health. Like, we killing ourselves on purpose before our time is up. We wasting our life. Like, no, people who survive suicide, they strong to be able to cry and to be able to express yourself and be able to trust gut. And if that said that, you should respect that person, or you should say thank you, or you should look out for that person and pay for their lunch. Like, anything that's positive and this good behavior. When somebody wants to operate in that all the time and you judge them, something wrong with you. I want peace over hate and pain and resentment any fucking day. I think I'm gonna step away from the mic. I got into that shit like I was about to get for like real, yo. That shit just came to me, so I ain't even listen. It is what it is, man.
With that shit. I was
people
like,
can either also sing.
And to be all the way honest, and this ain't even got shit to do with this video. That's the choice that I made when I said that I'm gonna put the what I call creep shit aside. Like, I saw light in the neutralness of our conversation. Like, we just instantly talked. We instantly was just, and it was funny because, like, I met her in the studio. We good. We already finished. I met her the studio that she goes to in Baltimore has an event space on top of it. Mm-hmm. And I was coming there to get a nigga the money for my show, but he wasn't there. So they was like, this way here. He said he on his way. And it was a studio down there. So I was like, all right, can I wait in the studio? Or was it a closed session? He like, nah, you can wait in the studio. I just sat down, kicking it, chilling, and then conversation ended up happening. And then we end up talking. And then it was like, damn, you into tarot. I'm trying to learn the spiritual shit. She's like, well, I ain't really taking it seriously. I want to sing, but I don't know how it's going, because niggas gonna be for rapping. I was like, nah, fully do that shit. If you get an inkling, do that shit. Only way you gonna do, only way you gonna know is to know.
Recording somebody.
Homie.
You was recording somebody or you was recording yourself?
I was recording somebody.
You was recording with somebody? You was recording with his brother?
Nah, it was, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Oh, it was another girl. The other girl, though. I think she had, like chili hair. Like,
yeah, because we was drinking in that Taylor pool. I remember that night.
Killing that night. But it was like, yo, I ain't even know.
Shit. We was down there for
hours. It wasn't even post that. Yo, I came in that bitch like 8:30
It was
night.
2 sessions.
I left like 3. I left like 2 a.m.
Because it was a nigga in there first.
And that bitch all night.
We was gelling like, yo. And I was like, I got to stay connected in some way, I don't know, to her. I don't know what it is, but something saying like, yo, like, yo, you really was supposed to be in and out. And they was just open. Like, yo, you can sit there, ain't no big deal. Bet.
Cool.
Niggas went to the store. Cool. Niggas went to the store for everybody. She like, yo, we got the munchies that we smoking, so who wants something from the store? Can I get some sunflower seeds? Well, yeah, get me a pickle, get me da-da-da. It was like family. So that shit is why I was like, I got to choose what this really is and be smart, or be in my spirit, in my human flaw shit. Like, she is a baddie. I could, yeah. I was like, I'm on this shit now. I'm trying to get the most out of life, not pussy, wet spots in the bed, like that shit immature. Like, I gotta be able to see shit when it comes to me, to be able to stay in this gift, to keep my eye open. I gotta do away with all that childish bullshit and be on the mission. Discipline to the mission.
That's the only way for it, though. But then, it is life, though. You only live once.
What's some other suicide shits that y'all can speak on to make niggas really understand? Like, yo, like that suicide shit, that shit not easy. That shit is not easy. Surviving suicide is not easy. It's almost like addiction. Like, you always will be one day away from going backwards if you don't stay on top of that shit.
I was always
what?
A little confused on it.
Confused on what?
I mean, I still have like all the different thoughts that were brought to me. Like, some people say that people who commit suicide are selfish.
Speak on that shit.
I don't really believe that shit.
Let's have a well-rounded conversation. Speak on that shit.
They say people who commit suicide are selfish. What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because in a way, that can be selfish. Depending on who the person is, depending on what that relationship was. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it for different reasons. Some is because they like so fucked up. They can't handle it. They may be strong. That shit just nobody wants to be stuck in that position. Or some are fucking crazy and obsessed with something or someone. Or some are fucking being bullied. Some are like, it's all these different reasons. And one of them is to make other people feel bad. One of them is that. So it's like, I don't like to describe the whole general idea of suicide as a selfish act. But you gotta be realistic.
That feel a little spooky for me. Remember all night she been saying like, what she experienced? Something like if she experienced it, she need to write that shit down. Or when she write that shit down,
that shit
almost like something when she be neglectful of what she already know, it shows up. So I kind of got like spooked, like, yo, I hope nobody attempts suicide close to you for you to really understand, like, yo, like that shit is not selfish. Never talk like that unless you know.
Because you don't know what like somebody really going through, because like, I don't know, like that shit, you just be having like a bunch of different emotions you don't even like understand for real, but you see what's going on in your life, but you like, I don't really know how to react to this, so I'm not to just be a jumble
it's
ass
a lot
mess.
It's
and
a
like
lot.
1 minute I could be like happy, the next it could be like, damn, I don't fuck with this shit at all.
Yep.
I gotta get the fuck
Yep.
for real.
I think suicide is an energy, is a spiritual fight within yourself.
So you gotta be like, you gotta have shit like that you're comfortable with to like be one with yourself. Like, you could be like in your house, like something that you like really comfortable in doing to open yourself up, like to not harbor so much like bad energy within yourself.
So you need a way to release.
To cope, basically.
You need a way to release. You need a way to unpack.
Yeah. Not just to cope, yeah, unpack.
You have to, like, yo, talking is necessary. Like, I promise you, here go a candid moment. And at the same time, I don't really give a fuck about what you feel, what y'all might respond to what I say anyway. Like, I'm in this journey of spirituality.
Wait, so why you, like, be like...
But I still be tuggling with my old self likes to watch niggas bleed because I done hit them in their mouth before they even finish their sentence because they played with me. But I truly want to be in, like, yo, I just want to give you a hug. I want to hug the shit out of that nigga that's just that reactive. Like, you won't let nobody breathe on you. That's how hurt you is. I want to just hug that side. I want to be nice. I don't want to be mean no more. I don't want to operate in hate and pain no more. So, yo, I had to cry last night. I had to cry. I did not want to cry because I felt like, yo, you crying over cats. You crying over cats, my nigga.
I cried over a cat.
But I had to. I felt like it made my stomach hurt trying to hold it.
Emotional
You doing some
attachment.
fucked up shit. I was doing some fucked up shit. Put the cat outside. That's fucked up.
I put my cat out before.
I just thought about like what
I put my cat out before.
But I was so sad.
And she came back pregnant.
They were so young.
Damn.
Like, I'm going to come back better. You going to love me regardless because I got more of me. Like, you love me. I already know that's solid. And I bought you 4 more.
So
you can't get rid of me, nigga.
Take care of
you
us
can't
now.
get rid of me.
So it's just like emotional detachment. Like, people be having anything they put their little emotions into.
Right. I had to cry. And I went to my mama's house to cry. I don't know why. Like, me and my mother on some weird ass shit. I don't know why. My energy told me, like, yo, you gotta go here. And you gotta go to your mama's house, get in her bed, and cry in her bed. I don't know why my spirit was telling me that. Like, my stomach was hurting so bad until I cried. I was fighting that shit too, though. I was like, I can't let my mother catch me crying.
You just needed your mother right there.
Right.
The mother you love right there. Like,
so I knew that. So that let me know that, yo, like, me and my cat, our connection was way beyond anything in this realm. Like, it was an energy connection. I met her when she needed me and vice versa. Like, when I met her, I think she was like a couple months old and it was about to be winter.
right?
And she wouldn't have survived that shit. It was like when we had, like, that our last winter, when it was like super cold, hella icy sidewalks, all that shit, she wouldn't have survived that shit. She was only like probably like 6 or 8 months old. I walked over to her and I was like, all right, if she let me pick her up, I'm gonna run her to the door, and if she let me take her in the house, it's done. Fuck, I rearranged my life to let her in, because it was almost like it turned out to be that she was my service animal. Like, I was in one of these suicide depression ruts for real, and it showed she was right on time. And I had to learn, like, yo, like, even the vibration when the cat purr, and the louder it get, it does something to our molecular structure. It calms and heals and helps the person, helps the owner. I was like, damn. So I'm basically, I was unknowingly picked up a gift, but didn't recognize it as so. And the more that I end up loving her and expressing myself and allowing myself to just do this, I learned the purpose of her. But I know I gotta be able to free up the space that I'm in to be able to have everything that I'm asking the universe for. I'm about to get busy with the cider, with these videos, this walk. I'm about to really turn the fuck up and get back to what I'm used to after taking a break for like almost 2 years. I'm about to shake ass out here. But I was like, all right, I already been asking the universe, so it's about to happen. So I got to do the moving and set in place, so when the eggs fall, bow, pillow. Eggs fall, pillow. Like, I need to be able to do the kung fu right now, because I already put the vibration out. So I was like, I'm not going to be home to feed y'all. I'm not going to be home to really show y'all love and create that attachment that me and your mother got from me always being there and nurturing her. I ain't even going to be able to love you like I loved your mother. And I'd rather not. That's disrespectful to our bond and our relationship. To give your kids less than. Nah, I'm supposed to show them twice what I gave you. So I was like, I got to get rid of her. But I only want to make sure that I give her the love. Niggas was like, I'll give you $20, $30. yo, these ain't cats that's gonna pick up mice. These really like, yo, they from their mother, so they something special. They are the bloodline. So when I give them away, I gotta give them the love, nothing less. And with her, she if she did get sick, I wouldn't have the money to take her to the vet. And I was like, it's either give her to care, because whether you like it or not, like SPCA, they got state and federal money to nurse her back to health, give her the medicine that she need. Is either she gets sick again and then she die, or if she is really sick, I'd rather release her back to nature, to natural. And her DNA gonna kick in for survival skills. They of the lion bloodline. She gonna be Gucci. So if she die here, I'd rather her die in something beautiful, rather than some fucking adoption, some kennel, or somebody that use her for a cat that's mice. So like, I don't even want to disturb her energy. I'd rather just put her in the wild and see what happens. So yeah, like that's the type of relationship me and Shorty had. So I had to cry, and I felt the way about it, but I know I needed that shit, and my energy got released, and I'm ready for what's next. I couldn't move forward unless I did that shit. But as you heard, I ain't all the way. I don't know everything. I ain't really super far in my journey. I'm still a student, cause I question myself about why I cried, and I fought before I cried. I ain't just be like, yo, like with a story like that, you supposed to cry, damn it.
How you stop?
I don't know. I felt like I was talking big shit. Like I was hogging the mic. So I was like,
nah, we just listening. You don't gotta like cap yourself. Like for the time when you cap, it's like say what you feel.
I'm talking about I'm talking about a cat right now. Niggas probably like, you should talking about a person. Talking about yo in love for real. Whole time talking about the cat, but like nah. That shit real. My little house be quiet as fuck. That shit be like death quiet. Like, damn. I got hurry to clean the fuck up so they can get all the way out of here. I can get all they scent out my house. I just gotta get rid of their ass.
With some sage.
Oh, I did that. I did that shit before. The day before I was trying to make my decision. I saged her and her children for like this health and whatever you want to do with your 9 lives, if you got fucking 9 lives. Hope your children grow up hope you see your children grow up, because real life, like when you came to me, you was an abandoned. You ain't had nobody, you ain't had shit. And through being with me and growing, we being with each other, you gained a family. What, you ready to get the fuck out of here? What is that? Why the fuck you ain't even in the video?
Everybody else too, but don't want to share.
Everybody jumped in at their own time.
You don't gotta. It's not like a wrong or right or wrong.
Right.
Come on, Kim.
You know somebody who committed suicide or thought about it or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. This boy has to go to school, but he did jump in front of the train. Like, I used to go to high school with him. Yeah, I used to go to middle school and high school. Yeah, he lived like this boy named David.
That's
why I called him Ride. I'm over here dancing and shit.
I used to go to middle school and high school. And he used to live he lives down the street from me.
He committed it recently?
Yeah, it was like,
he was 20?
He was like August. It was like August. Let me see. Yeah, he was 20. He jumped in front of the train in Acacia. Yeah, his brother was like, he did not give a fuck. Like,
his brother was with him?
No, his brother. I talked to his brother.
Oh.
His brother wasn't with him. He went missing. And then it was like, where is he at? And it was like, he jumped in front of the train. I'm like, damn, son. Damn, this shit's a while ago. Gee, this shit coming up the cut.
Damn it. Imagine somebody's thoughts. Like, imagine somebody's thoughts who does that, and then don't be brain dead to say that you might have thought to do that shit and actually did that shit,
Mm-hmm.
but before that train hit, you wish you could take that shit back.
What if they going somewhere good? What if when you die, you go somewhere amazing?
You go somewhere where like you just. I feel like you just.
You said
Where
you
you
killed.
wanna
You said you
be.
killed somebody.
Like,
You kill somebody, go somewhere. Oh.
Damn, she got me. She played me into it.
what she say?
I said,
killed
yo,
somebody?
she almost got a nigga to confess. Everything. That's why I was like,
I can't keep
is this
sitting.
really happening?
Did you? Did I? That's what
Don't
I
do
was
this to
thinking.
me. I'm high right now. I fuck around tell.
Oh, you feel like.
Fuck around tell.
She feel like murk somebody up.
God
Oh.
damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the boy. Damn. It's so hard. Through all the things.
You about
been out here yelling
you about to
and
get
shit.
teary-eyed, yeah?
No, I'm just saying.
Take a shoulder, yeah. It's fine, yeah.
I'm not about to cry for real.
She like, I got
Nah.
dry throat.
Nah, I'm serious. Look at my eyes.
My throat was dry.
So
I was
dry
over here
shit.
chugging the water.
I think he died like before July 29th. So this was like July 20th or something.
Of this year?
Yeah.
It wasn't even that longer.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's time to start wearing jackets.
It's fall already,
I
homie.
guess so.
You saw that man, he had like 4 pumpkins. He's about to make shit happen.
He had 4 what?
4 pumpkins.
Fuck is that?
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
what is
She's trying to come at me. She's trying to come for me because of my Baltimore.
Hey yo,
We
what you
drop
saying?
letters when we talk. We don't need all that shit.
pumpkins?
Nah, I said I got real Baltimore.
All right,
I dropped hella letters.
No,
I
didn't
said
she
pumpkin.
dropped hella
Yeah, I
letters.
said pumpkin.
Pumpkins?
I'm like, he had like 4 pumpkins. That's 2 Baltimore.
Jumpsuits?
You gotta be brave.
pumpkins. I heard you.
No,
I heard
I
pumpkins.
left letters out.
Jumpsuits?
Girl, I don't fucking know. What that say? What
You
that,
said
what is that?
pumpkins?
What are you saying?
Pumpkins?
What do you know? What are you saying?
Pumpkins.
What?
What are you saying?
Pumpkins.
Like
That I-
pumpkins?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said pumpkins.
We was saying it the whole time. Pumpkins.
I'm high. Y'all was really on my neck with it. God damn.
We have. What
Shit.
you mean? You gonna keep like
Fuck.
going in?
We
going
know
in,
what
going
we
in.
said.
Damn.
We said
Pumpkins.
pumpkins.
Yep, you got it. Y'all got it.
That's some
I don't like
country
that shit.
Country. Gullah.
Yo, we in the South whether we like it or not. This still
We
the
in the
South
South
in Baltimore, in Maryland.
We
Maryland, we in
South
South Maryland, we
Beach,
in
Myrtle
DC.
Beach.
We out in DC.
South
Y'all under us, so yeah, it's just, this is the South
South
still.
Beach, Myrtle Beach.
My cousin be saying every time I go to New York, you sound like you from the country.
You are from
I be
the
like,
country.
I'm not from the country, bro. I just haven't been back in a while. That's why.
From the country.
From the country?
From the country.
Say something country for.
I hate that shit.
Say something country for.
Say something country.
Pumpkins.
Say something Baltimore.
Fuck no.
Say some country.
Y'all can't even race properly.
Keep trying to rap.
Yep.
He's out. I'm glad you peeped it, because I was like, what is that?
My little leg was like, bye bye.
My legs is